Good morning, fam. Ready to unlock your hamstrings and hips? Let's dive into a powerful 5-minute routine designed to get your body moving and feeling incredible. If you've been feeling tightness in your hips or stiffness in your hamstrings, whether from sitting too long or recovering from a workout, this routine is for you. It's all about creating flow and freedom in your lower body. All you need is a soft surface, like a mat or carpet, and a commitment to these 5 minutes of self-care. This can be done anywhere, your living room, your backyard, or even your hotel room. No excuses. Today we'll start by lengthening your hamstrings, mobilizing your hips, and loosening your spine. We'll finish strong with movements to open up your inner thighs and hip flexors. I promise by the end of this routine, you'll feel looser, lighter, and ready to conquer the day. Let's start by releasing tension in your hamstrings and calves with the classic standing forward fold. Stand tall with your feet hip-width apart. Inhale as you lengthen your spine, and exhale as you hinge at the hips, letting your upper body fold forward. Let your head hang heavy and your hands reach toward the ground. Keep a slight bend in your knees if needed. This stretch lengthens your hamstrings, eases tension in the calves, and gently decompresses your spine. I promise you'll feel the stress melt away as your legs wake up and your body stretches out. For beginners, keep your knees bent and rest your hands on your shins. Advanced, try clasping your elbows and gently swaying side to side for a deeper release. Slowly roll up to standing, and then come down to the mat for seated internal rotation. Now, let's warm up and mobilize those hips with some internal rotations. Sit on the mat with your knees bent and feet flat in front of you. Place your hands behind you for support. Slowly drop one knee toward the opposite foot, feeling the stretch in your hips. Come back to center, then drop the other side. Keep the motion fluid. This movement gently mobilizes your hips, increasing their range of motion and preparing them for the day ahead. I promise you'll feel your hips opening up and your movements becoming more fluid. Beginners can keep the range of motion smaller. Advanced, try keeping your hands off the mat for an extra core challenge. After your last rotation, bring yourself into a deep squat for the next stretch. Let's loosen the spine and open the hips with this dynamic squat to twist movement. Start in a deep squat with your feet slightly wider than hip-width apart. Bring your palms together at your chest. Place one hand on the ground for support. As you inhale, twist your torso, lifting the other arm toward the sky. Exhale as you switch sides. This stretch targets the hips, spine, and shoulders, building mobility and alignment. I promise by the end of this minute, you feel your entire lower body come alive. If squatting feels uncomfortable, place a cushion under your hips or hold on to a sturdy surface. Advanced movers, hold each twist longer to deepen the stretch. Rise from the squat and step into a side lunge position for Cossack Lunges. Now it's time to strengthen and stretch your inner thighs and hips with some Cossack Lunges. Stand with your feet wide apart. Shift your weight to one side, bending the knee while keeping the other leg straight. Keep your chest lifted and your toes pointing forward. Push through your bent leg to return to center and switch sides. This dynamic movement strengthens your inner thighs while improving hip mobility. I promise you'll feel a deep stretch and a boost in flexibility. Beginners can keep the motion shallow. Advanced movers, lower your hips closest to the ground and hold the stretch longer on each side. Finish your last lunge and step back into a low lunge for a final stretch. Let's finish by opening the hip flexors and quads with a low lunge. Step your right foot forward into a lunge, with your left knee resting on the mat. Sink your hips forward and place your hands on your front knee, or extend them overhead for a deeper stretch. Hold for 30 seconds, then switch sides. The stretch deeply opens the hip flexors, releasing tension and improving posture. I promise this final stretch will leave your hips feeling open and aligned. Use a cushion under your back knee for added comfort. Advanced movers, lift your back knee off the mat for an active stretch. Bring both knees back to the mat and take a moment to sit tall, reflecting on your work today. Fantastic job, fam. You've spent 5 minutes waking up your hamstrings, hips, and spine. This is how you set the tone for a strong and flexible day. Most people would skip this, but not you. Showing up is half the battle, and you've already won it. Don't forget to grab your free gift in the description. It's a surprise to help you level up your fitness in the new year. Stay strong, flexible, and powerful. I'll see you in the next session. Let's go.